माइक ऑन कर लेता हूँ और फिर सब सही हो जाएगा. हाँ. हेलो, ये ऑडियो भी चेक कर लेते हैं गाइस. एक सेकंड रुक जाइए और वी आर बैक टू द शो. हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू आवर यूट्यूब चैनल नेवर से एवर, and I'm your host Rishi, who's gonna get fishy tonight. So I think I'm a little late. I was just having so many thoughts on so many other things, but I think what is very important is the show because we are here to do the review. Guys, I want to know who are on whose side. Who was on team red side, who was on team blue side, and why was the team divided like this? The team should have been divided basis the actual team. So I think Big Boss wanted to do something different, but he could have done something better. He could have had the actual team, and that would have been more fun. Because team, there are two teams in the house. When one is the team A and one is the team B. Team A is Basin and the gang, and team B is Bajaj and the gang. Okay, but anyways, we have team red and team blue. Now the first task was to write on a blackboard and someone had to rub it off. Yeah, so there was a writer and someone was the duster or a rubber, whatever. How do you rub it? Wipe it off, whatever. So the first team, team red had writer as Abhishek and the one to rub it off was Amal. The team blue had writer as Neal and the one to wipe it off was Basir. And that was a simple strategy. They decided Basir because Basir was tall enough to actually rub everything off. And then they thought Neil because Neil said that she will do it. And anyways, the task was not about one task, it was about multiple tasks because the board had decided there were multiple games to win it. Yeah, so I think that's how someone would have won it, not the first task or the first moment and the game is done. Now the task was all about someone who has to write fast and someone who has to rub. Obviously, there could be chances of getting physical, but the Sanchalak, the smartest Sanchalak that we have, who are not to be seen, the Mr. Awez and the Miss Nagma, who are not to be seen, no content, no bullshit, and they were the Sanchalak. Now, because they are the Sanchalak, they could have set the standards set, or Neil could have done it, or Basir could have done it, Bajaj could have done it, or Amal could have done it. So I'm not being biased here. I'm being very honest. I'm not being biased here. Anybody could have done it, but guys didn't do it. So the task is bound to happen because the full freedom is given. Now let's talk about team red. When Amal was rubbing and Niyal was writing, Amal was a stronger person because it is a task. So Amal was strong. He has a bigger build than Niyal. He's gonna be more stronger. So this was a little unfair, but because it's a task, we would rather not call unfair. It is your choice to come and participate. And obviously, Big Boss guys will also say it's a show where everybody can compete with each other, and it's about who about. It's not about who's gonna win. It is about who is gonna show their character. So I think Neil was having difficult with Amal because Amal was pushing and doing it. Amal was doing absolutely fine, but Amal was pushing her hard, and Neil was getting all that hits and bits and that and this, and Neil was making a fuss about it. Neil made that fuss, like she was making fuss about all this, and then she just took it longer, longer, longer. She did tell many times, but why would Amal stop? Why are you not stopping? If you're getting hurt, you should stop it. You're not stopping. How do you expect Amal to stop it? So I think in Neil's side, I think both were equal. Amal was playing strong. There are things that is always said about men. Men are built strong. Women are mentally strong. So I think Neil is mentally strong, but Amal was built stronger than her. But Neil could have done it very differently. But Neil got offended. Neil cried. Neil got emotional. Neil kept silent because Neil knows if she makes anything fuss about it, she's gonna get it. We can cover. Eventually, she's gonna get it. And Basir is also gonna get it because Basir is the one who said recently, "Arey yaar, what contestants have you got in this show?" So Basir is also gonna get it from Salman. So Neil, be ready. You are gonna get bashing this weekend ka war. Now let's go to the other side. We had the favorite, the brainless child from Punjab, Mr. Bajaj, who is not 21 but who behaves like 21, but who's 29, married. Maybe he would have had babies, but is as dumb as F. Now then we have Basir, who is the Hyderabadi boy who wants to flirt, get into that zone, want to do the task and win the task. Okay. Now how this guy started. Bajaj started writing and then he started covering the board. I think Bajaj thought that he's the chipkali that has to stick to the board because he left no space for Basi to rub it. The task was about you guys writing enough and he's guys rubbing it off. Basir was Basir was smart. to hold the hat and rub it off because it gives them more grip. Because otherwise, very difficult to rub it from your head. Yeah, the head. I'll be very honest. This portion of your head is not the strong. Well, this portion, the neck is not the strongest, and to do the entire task with your head is going to be very difficult. But Basir was doing absolutely great. He was rubbing off very well. I think Amal also got that idea, and Amal also started holding that helmet and doing it. So I think they picked up well. But Bajaj was not playing fair. As you say in Hindi, khilne to do. He was not letting him play. He's stuck like a fucking frog onto that board and he's writing, but he's not letting Basir rub it. Basir tried his most. But there was physical. See, Basir had to get into because he has to use his head. He has to put his head. There's no other option. But Bajaj was getting physical. Bajaj tried to hold him. Bajaj tried to hold the blackboard, and with that they broke the board. They got physical. He tried to hold her. He wanted to show his strength, and Bajaj was only playing with strength, no head and tail. And Basir had no other option. He had to get in. And who we have? Judge Awez, who says he's fair, but he's blind as fair. I think his fair is that fair and lovely, which is stopped now. That is what Avez's fairness is. Because he could have directly said, I am supporting my friend and playing like this. The fight would have resolved. But, anyways, let's come to the fight. Now, Bajaj showing his aggression and Basir is yelling it out. See, what is he doing? Basir is yelling it out because there is Sanchalak's job to do it. But Sanchalak is saying that, oh, you all both are getting physical. And Awez is telling that Basir trying to put his head inside to rub that board, he's putting his hand. And that is how he started to get physical. Wow, Awez. I think, I don't want to say this, I might comment on your height, but छोटा height का मतलब छोटा दिमाग नहीं होता, right? मतलब small height doesn't mean that you have less brain. I don't think so. So how is he gonna get his head inside to rub that board? He's gonna use that, right? How are you saying that he's trying to put his hand? I didn't see that. Basir was playing fair according to me. Maybe I am biased for people who think I'm biased, but Basir was absolutely playing fine. Bajaj was losing his cool, losing his energy, getting physical, holding the board, turning the board, holding him, turning him down, breaking the board, still trying to write. Bajaj was just overdoing it. And that is when that task got physical, got violent, and then it landed into the pool. Now, between all this, Awez is being fair. He's saying that both were doing it, both were doing it. Awez wanted to support his friend, he did that. But Awez didn't want to claim it. Okay. Now, Nagma, I think somewhere she discussed with Awez, I think somewhere she wanted to be fair. But Awez saying, no, 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 this is not the time to be fair. Okay. I agree, Awez. You want to support your friends? Then say that, na. Why are you saying something else? Why are you trying to say something that is not making sense? Rather say like, Tanya, bro, according to me, what I saw is this, and this is how it is. Why are you trying to justify Awez? So I think that is where Awez fell flat. Awez showed his true character. He's Ismail Darbar's son, but I think he's nowhere, no Darbar's son because Awez was actually clueless in the task. He had no brain, no brainer, and whatever he was doing was stupid. Now, between all this fight, boys got angry and boys started abusing each other. I think Basir abused a lot. I think Bajaj abused a lot. But at nowhere he went to that position to call someone gay, this, that. But I think what Bajaj said that tu lachkila hai, lachkila. He said that you're lachkila. What does that mean, Bajaj? When you say हुड पे बैठ, हुड पे बैठ, हुड पे बैठ, तेरा हुड खड़ा होता है क्या? खड़ा होता है क्या? और तेरे हुड पे है क्या? अरे fuck, your brain is at your hood, bro, and you're telling someone lachkila. You're getting, see, you cross that line, but you don't call someone like that. He's straight, fucking he's straight. I think his things are bigger than yours here. But anyways, I don't want to comment on that. I will get into that zone which I don't like. But I think, how was Bajaj crossing that line and saying all this? See, people abused. People crossed that line and abused. But Bajaj was getting physical, and Bajaj is saying, मैं सबको खा लूंगा. खा लूंगा? Are you hungry? Your entire content is protein khana khana, or your contestant khana, because you are saying, matlab Bajaj is so confident that he's going to defeat all. Anybody who thinks Bajaj can defeat anybody here, Tanya will get more vote than Bajaj. Trust me. Konika ji will get more vote than Bajaj. And he's saying that मैं सबको खा लूंगा. Protein खाना एक ठीक होता है यार. मतलब you eat protein, great. You eat food is great. Eating contestant. And he's thinking that he's a Punjabi boy. He's gonna behave like Siddharth. No, not at all. Bajaj is nowhere near Siddharth, this season is gonna do amazing, but because every individual in this show is independently different, independently mad, and independently vamp. Neil is behaving vamp, Awez is behaving vamp, Ashtur is behaving vamp, Gaurav is behaving vamp, Kunika ji is behaving vamp, Tanya is behaving vamp, Zishan bhai is behaving vamp. There are more vamp than there are good contestants. Yeah? And that is why this show will do good, because the more the vamp, the merrier it will become. Okay, so I think that is where I think uh, it got aggressive, it got physical, and that is why it landed in the pool. Now, when that board landed in the pool, so Aves at that point where he could have disqualified Basir. But if the board thrown in the pool was the reason to be disqualified, then Aves, the board was broken by Bajaj, then Bajaj should have been disqualified. But that didn't happen. And you're saying this. And I don't know why people are not raising very valid points. Second, I come to know that Gaurav has told Basi to go because he didn't want it to go. Gaurav, what are you doing? You need to play the game. You just can't sit in the idle and then say, I'm not going to get into fights. Great. I love that point of view of Gaurav, but I did not like the fact that he's not ready to play the game. He's letting everybody play and then he's doing like the other task where you have to go and irritate other people. I think he hardly went for people and then he's telling someone, oh, you did not go. Like he was telling Amal, your friends did not go for Konika. What are you doing, Gaurav? Yeah? You are showing through character. Today I felt your character was good. But before I come there, let me first finish this open meal, that is open shawarma that is available. Let me finish that thing first. So I think both said what they had to say. Then I think Basir got removed his shirt, came arrogantly said bad words, this, that, tit for tat, what is the game, and he said everything. And that is when he said to Awez, bro, this is not. And Awez telling you need to talk to me sweetly. Are you a sweetie, bro? That he needs to talk to you sweetly. He is angry. You're playing unfair. And why you expect them to talk sweetly? I don't know. Why would he speak to you sweetly? Tell me. Always, who the fuck are you that he has to speak to you sweetly? You are playing your game and then you're not playing fair, and then you're expecting Basi to talk to you sweetly. And then you're calling him chilke. And then you're doing like Kawa Biryani style. Kawa Biryani jump you're doing. Are bro, what are you doing? This. And then you get personal where you're commenting to Basir that you two will one day fall onto what? You will fall on to whom? Natalia. And when you say Natalia, what did it mention? Who are you sleeping with? Should I open my mouth? Who have you been bedding? Should I open my mouth? That is when you stop, bro. Basir got, you can remove topic. You're saying I removed a topic from the house. But about the house, you're getting in his personal space. And then he got into your personal space. It is like this. You give me bad words and I give you Maki Gali. Then I'm wrong because I give you Maki Gali. But you gave me Gali is okay. You throw a glass of water and I throw a balty of water, but no, I threw a glass of water, but someone threw a bucket full of water. Does it make sense, bro? No, it doesn't make at all sense. So I think Awez had lost it. He was doing his Kawa Biryani jump, and he was looking stupid as fuck, bro. Bajaj is looking stupid, he's looking stupid, and he's saying, मैं देखो देख लूंगा छिलके छिलके छिलके. अरे अगर वो देखो, if he would have just said, Basir would have said batle, you would have fucking felt bad. यू आर टेलिंग हिम छिलके, काय के छिलके भाई? अगर वो केले का छिलका तो केले के झाड़ के जैसा है. सॉरी, आई एम सेइंग इन हिंदी यार. इफ Basir is what do you call yaar, bananas, what leaf, he's like a banana tree, bro, and you're telling him he can call you batlu, he can call you katlu, he can call you a lot of things. I'm not saying that word, but I'm saying anything he could call you. He could call you dancer, he could call you nachni or this thing. But Lachila is okay, or Bajaj's comment was okay, but no one took a stand there. That is also going to a space which is unknown, right? Why would you call Basir not being straight? I didn't feel that was right. So I think Basir today nailed these two boys. It could have been better, but Basir did well. But when Basir got angry and Basir said lot many things to Awez saying is that मैं मेरी बाप की भी नहीं सुनता. One thing. If he doesn't listen about his, he doesn't listen from his father, he doesn't even listen from his father. I want to understand, why do you listen from Salman Bhai? Is he your father? When all these boys, I don't know, everybody in the race, मैं अपने बाप की भी नहीं सुनता. What the fuck? What is this high that you want to tell people that I don't listen to my father? What are you trying to say? If you don't listen to your father, why are you listening to Bajaj, who's shutting you out? Why are you listening to Salman? Is he your father? No, right? So why is this dialogue? What is this crave? I don't know. Everybody says that मैं मेरे बाप की भी नहीं सुनता. What is this thing? I don't know what high boys get यार. मतलब I'm also a boy, but I've seen so many people. मैं अपनी मम्मी की भी नहीं सुनता, मैं अपने बाप की सुनता, मैं अपने दादाजी की भी नहीं सुनता, मैं किसी की भी नहीं सुनता. तो fuck, why do you guys say this? If you don't mean it, just throw a line and say it. And when you get into the space of getting personal, I think he nailed a coffin. Matlab, he actually put the last nail to your coffin, bro. He said, "Who did you sleep with?" or something like that. I don't know. Who are you bedding or something like I don't know. And then your mouth was shut. And Nagma is going, why is he getting personal? Are he's helping you. If your contestant is a cheat, he's helping you. At least you will have a better life. If I don't know, see, it's your personal choice. You want to be with Awez, what? But Awez is saying that I was talking about a contestant in the house. But he's talking about the contestant in the house only. Na? But he's saying this contestant has been doing something this. And I was saying, I also know so much about it. Are go and speak that shit out. You are scared always because you will do a lot of damage. Basir will want damage. Basir has been like this. If Basir is psychotic or this, or he likes girls who are grey as in grey side, or vicious, he is that way. He's accepted it. What are you doing? Always, you would have lost it today because you crossed that line when you spoke about Natalia and he spoke back to you. And I want to know who loves Mridul loves Natalia. What is this love? When someone is talking about your girl and you're saying this, if you mother is Mridul is saying all the love that he has for Natalia, but he couldn't take a stand for her. This is the man you want. And Nagma, Awez is not letting Nagma play her game. Although she couldn't play anything, she was no show. You know, the Big Boss made them Sanchalik. You know why? Because before going out of the house, he wants them to be seen together. I think these are just the couple that is made now because when he said that we've been so many years friend and we started dating now and I've not even proposed her. They're just come to this show to make money here and they're not even doing much thing. They're not even dancing on the morning song. What are these guys doing? Nagma might be a pretty face, might be beautiful, might be good at heart. I'm not denying it, but Nagma is not worth it. She has 9 million followers. I want to say that I'm not getting two viewers. I'll be very honest. I'm not even getting two viewers, even after I'm doing Hindi and English. But Nagma has got 9 million followers. How? And for a fact that she might be pretty. I understand that. But 9 million followers, she might have strategized. She might have used her head. But what is the use? Because here she's not able to do anything. I think like she's just like a good looking face to a content. That's it. Because other than that, she has no personality. If she could drive 9 million followers, I think she might have done so much of hard work to be there. And if she's done that, then where is her brain? She's not, is it shut down? Because Nagma can't do shit, yeah. She's come in this show getting paid and not even giving content to the payment, yeah. And I'm being very honest, I've never seen Nagma. When I recently saw that she had 9 million followers, I'm telling you, it is a bot follower. It has been bought because it can't be true that she has a personality that is so vivid and 9 million people, which is 90 lakhs, right? If I'm not wrong, 90 lakh people are following you, and your content is what then? It is that I assume it is that content. It is not talent then. Because if 90 lakh people following you and your content is such bad in a show which is reality and you can't be real, you're not worth it, Nagma. You're not worth it. I think you should be thrown out of the house here. Trust me, you should be thrown out of the house. You're not worth it. And always, I think 30 million followers. This is his personality. Kawwa Biryani. What he's doing? Trust me, when he was doing that, I was feeling like Kawwa Biryani. What is this? Fight it out, bro. Why is always thinking that content is all about this? It could be sweet. His comedy timing is better than Praneeth. Shehbaz is doing better than Praneeth. Praneeth is doing what? And why is he there in this show? And Avish today looked absolutely stupid, telling Nagma not to be fair, and then he's saying all this bullshit. And then you can't even control Bajaj, bro. You are friend to him and you can't even control Bajaj, and then you're saying, "मैं मेरे बाप की भी नहीं सुनता." I don't even listen to my father. Then make your father Bajaj because you're listening to him. You're looking like an idiot, bloody. I'm showing my anger, but this is the reality, man. And apart from that, Gaurav didn't get into fight. And then they asked him, he had very logic reason that he doesn't want to get into a fight. I'll tell you why Gaurav doesn't want to get into a fight. First, he plays in the shadow. Second, he likes to pin people. Third, maybe this is his quality. He doesn't want to get in the fight for the simple reason when two people are fighting and you try to stop it, you might end up getting a punch and you will look stupid. And that is what Gaurav didn't want to do. And that is where I will call him smart. But Gaurav didn't want to play the task, doesn't want to play any game. What is he? He wants to be the bystander who's saying that eventually people will fall off and I will get supporters and I will go grow. Arey, you will not get followers, bro. You have to show something in your content. Pratik did what he did, and he ate a lot of contestants in this show. Yeah, I'm saying earlier season, Pratik did better than Karan Kundra, Arjun. There was not Arjun, not Arjun. I think there was some other guy, and so many people good from television were there. But Pratik defeated all of them and went to the final, bro. Lost there, but he could have won the show. Trust me, he could have won the show. So I just want to be honest, कि bro, फेयर मत खेलो, बाप के बारे में मत सुनो, मतलब डोंट लिसन टू योर फादर, ग्रेट, डोंट प्ले फेयर, ग्रेट, बट एटलीस्ट बी ऑनेस्ट. हाँ. And apart from that, I think Gaurav today also nailed one more when he spoke to Bajaj. He shut him up. It was very strong. And when he spoke, others spoke. And when others spoke, it looked like Gaurav is a leader. But when Gaurav was a leader, Bajaj looked puppet. And Awez also got a chance to speak. So I would just want to say that Gaurav today stepped into that group as a leader. And the fact is that then I'm seeing Ashnoor talking to Bajaj and saying that we have to stick together. Ashnoor has fallen for Bajaj. Ashnoor, your taste in men is stupid, or you got 9 million followers, you did not get DMs. You're a pretty looking girl. You look strong also. You're 21. I think that at 21, you might have got so much love interest from school boys to area boys to the shopkeepers to so many. And you like this fellow, a gym rat. Bajaj is a gym rat. Why are you wasting your time and energy? You decided that I am dumb and I like a dumb guy. It's like that. You guys have only one thing common, is that your strength, your maturity is at the same level. Yeah, that's the right word. Ashnur likes Bajaj because his maturity is at the same level. Bajaj is the same guy who's been married, divorced. See, it's his personal life. But Ashnur is too young to get into all this, and she's feeling love for him because she's taking his side and we have to stay together. But no, Ashnur is thinking she is Shehnaz Gill. This fellow is Siddharth. No, bro. Siddharth is Siddharth. Shehnaz Gill is Shehnaz Gill. Like Shehbaz is real. Shehbaz's personality looks so real. It's so fun to watch him. His comedy timing is so good. And whatever he does, whenever in the anger he said, Mere se mat, he directly said, do not talk to me like this. I will show you. He showed aggression in that way. When he's doing comedy, he's doing comedy. When he's wearing banyan with his tummy out, he's doing that. Like how he is, yeah. Not trying to fake it, not trying to make his stomach in, not trying to wear good clothes and look only cool. Bro is looking absolutely brilliant, and I'm saying that Shabazz is actually absolutely looking better than this 50 million followers. 50 million is 5 crores, yeah. And trust me, this 5 crore followers are not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. Yeah. I think something better you guys could have done, but I'm sorry for Nagma and Awez. I think you guys are hopeless. I think your younger brother is good. He got married to Gohar. I'm sorry. You also get married to Nagma. I think your show is no show. Always your actually show is no show. Praneeth is doing absolutely worse. Jishan Bhai today had very valid points, very thoughtful. He took a stand for Amal. He did tell Tanya, "What are you talking to Amal? Yeah? When it is about him, why are you talking about you?" And that was right because Tanya was doing absolutely that. Tanya was doing absolutely that. She's trying to give gyan to people. First, so she's playing that gimmick. I think she set her boyfriend out and she wants her boyfriend to come in and do a fuss about her, and she gets all the limelight because she's planned it. First week it was all about bodyguard. Second week, second and third week it was about mother. Now it's all about pyar, boyfriend. And then she's saying, after this I'm gonna get married. Who will marry you when you're talking about your ex so much? Tell me who will marry you. And Tanya has planned she's planned a strategy, or she might have hired a team who has told her this will give, because she's kept her boyfriend outside and she wants someone to come in, a good looking guy as a boyfriend, and make her story, make people believe her story. I think that boyfriend will come and say that she's like this, she's like that, because a boyfriend is ready to come in the show. But I think Big Boss guys have understood this is a trick that Tanya is playing, and this is not gonna do good to them, because I think this is fake it to make it wala scene for her. uh, and I think I want to tell always, पानी में डूब जा भाई, पानी में डूब जाओ, एक ग्लास पानी में तो डूब ही जा, मतलब one glass of water and you have to dive and मतलब drown. That's my thought for this thing. Tanya was useless. I think Amal will get into depression because of Tanya, because Tanya's topic is centered around her and she's bitching about near to Amal when Amal is feeling weak, low, and these guys are gonna fuck his head here. Tanya is fuck all. Sorry guys. Tanya is very fuck all. Her game, her strategy, she's so worst. It's all about her. She talks about her. She gets into that zone. Then she gets into that personal zone. Tanya has now found a puppet in Amal because she was doing that to Konika Ji first. Then she was doing that to Zishan Bhai. Madam, she is like, the blood sucking, whatever. Yeah, I think I don't remember that. Bed bug. the blood sucking bed bug, because she sucks blood and she sucks your energy also. Amal is started looking bad because he's being nice to Tanya, yaar. And Tanya is absolutely brilliantly worst. Zishan was nailing it. So I want to say that Zishan has improved. I had said negative things about Zishan. I want to take my words back. He's improving. But I have a doubt that he will lose his school someday. He's improving. Zishan is improving. So to all the brothers who love Zishan Bhai, he's doing good. He's absolutely doing good. Because I think this is the week they will be able to say bye bye Nagma, bye bye Nagma. I think Gaur has delivered Gaur has delivered two beautiful babies, and I think Nagma needs to go there and help her, yeah, because I think she is not fine for this show. Ashnur has found her maturity in Bajaj, and I think she's in love with him, and he's also giving her all that vibe when he's thinking. These both are thinking that they are Siddharth and Shahnaz of this show, but no, they are not. So I think that's all about Nehal. Let's talk about Nehal. Nehal, I think, got depressive, got negative, plays like a victim, doesn't want to talk about it, does want to talk about it. And I want to tell that with when Neil went to Awez, she had this one question. The first 5 minutes you saw, it was right. The next 5 minutes you saw, what happened? And he said, I didn't see it. That was his question to Awez. And Awez, like a chaplus guy who's gone to Amal and said this and trying to spoil that relationship. See, now everybody's doing that. Tanya is doing that at one end. Amal is getting brainwashed from Tanya. Gaurav is brainwashing Amal. Then Awez is brainwashing Amal. Everybody's trying to break this group. The entire team is so dumb that they're only trying to break this group. And there are these three boys, Amar, Akbar, Anthony. Amar is apna Zishan Bhai, the short one. Akbar is Amal Bhai, and Anthony is apna Basir bhai. I think that's the boys these guys are. These guys are looking good. Zishan is looking good. I want to take my words back. But I just want to be very honest. Zishan will cross that line and will give that content, and then because he has that side. And eventually he's gonna burst out. Eventually he also want to buy it for content. And currently he's seeing that so many people are giving so much of content that he's falling short of giving content. And Konika ji, yeah, she plays. I want to say that she is giving money. She is giving value to her money. Whatever she's getting paid, she's doing better than that. Her payment should double because she is giving content. She becomes sass. She becomes bahu. She goes in the kitchen. She becomes toxic. She actually gets rude. I think Konika ji has decided that she's gonna hit all the balls for sixes, and Neil is on the receiving end. Tanya, though, I think deserves it. Neil is on the receiving end, but I think Neil is also not great. I think these are the ones. I tell you, the people that find who are gonna be playing WAM. Konika ji can play WAM, Tanya can play WAM, Neil can play WAM, Awez can play WAM, Ashnur can play WAM. These are the players who are playing negative. Praneeth is playing negative. Farhana is playing negative. I think Basir, Amal, and these guys are good. That side, Bajaj is brainless. I don't want to think he can play also WAM. I think that side, Nagma is nice, but if she's not really content, she can go out. Mridul, I want to say, such a useless guy. If you like your girl, you should have taken a stand. He's also out. Shaban is playing good. Uh, Gaurav is also nice. He's not going man, but he has that. He's very finicky to certain contestants. When it is about Kunika, he gets psyched. Otherwise, he's normal and this and that. But when it is about Kunika, he gets psyched. And who else is that? Oh, Neelam is absolutely. So, BR ki girl, Neelam, only love for her. She is brilliant. I'm liking her, bro. She is getting into the groove. And when you get into the group, there are certain people on the first day of the set, like 10 day of the set, okay. And last day of the set, happy. I think she's just getting into that groove. I think Neelam is absolutely fine. She's going to save herself also. And we might see Nagma going out, then we might see Natale going out, then we might see Praneeth going out, and then it will be others joining them. So I think these three are to surely going out. Farhana is just lowered. But see the impact of Salman Bhai. Farhana's game has just gone so low. She's not even making argument, not she's only laughing. Because Salman Bhai is saying something about Farhana is just impacted her so much. And see Zishan Bhai. His game has just gone all so much. All of a sudden he was yelling the last week, and see today is how he's become. See Konika ji, little promotion, she's gone and done so much of shit. I like Konika ji. But Tanya, she's just gone everywhere. She started believing that she is smart. She's smarter than boys. She's become so. Her story. Oh, I want to tell about Tanya's stories. Tanya is saying that this is a way you can walk and touch the door. And there is another way that is under the pool, go and this and the door. Which one you will choose? He said the easier way. She's saying no, the hard way is the right way because it teaches you lesson, it gives you perseverance. Forget perseverance. She said that it will give you endurance. Wow. So I want to tell Tanya, there is the lift to go down and there is this directly to jump and go down. What will Tanya choose? Because the flight, and then the fall and the death. Experience everything, right? Tanya is talking that kind of content which is useless. Her story that she gave, she could have given for something because she is a spiritual leader. She could have spoken something from Ramayana, something from Mahabharata. But what she spoke, some Gaon ki story which didn't make sense. Trust me, it didn't make sense. I think Amal would actually start getting depressed because of this, yeah. So that was her content. But yeah, these are the ones who are giving it is. So I today want to agree and say this. जो अपनी बाप की नहीं सुनता वो बजाज का सुन रहा है, सलमान भाई का सुन रहा है, तो बाप बदल दे या लोगों का सुनना बंद कर दे. This is my Hindi line to finish. Yeah, I think that's the review for today, guys. Thank you. Please love, like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. If you do not like my reviews, hit the dislike button and follow me, no problem. But please do watch, please do share, and please keep on supporting. Thank you, guys. Good night. And good night to everybody in India who's going to watch this now. And good morning and good evening to everybody who's going to watch it later tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. Happy Friday.